Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the JSJ Podcast. I am once again joined by my great friends and co-hosts, Josh and Josh. But this time we have a little bit of a surprise for you all. We have a special guest and a dear friend of ours who we've known for many, many years at this point. And his name is Jonathan.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself, Jonathan?
I am a homeless man they found on the street.
He's great. We can exploit him for labor.
Yay.
Yes.
They made me download a goddamn audio program, and this is more work than I expected.
He's being held hostage. It's okay. But pretty much what we're going to be talking about today is there's some pretty big news this week, actually.
News!
In the gaming world.
Mm-hmm.
As we all know, the Switch 2 little teaser video got dropped.
Yep.
And a whole bunch of other stuff we'll get into. So, yeah. How are we all feeling today, gentlemen?
I woke up from a nap just now.
And John's barely alive over here.
I'm really glad I'm glad you said that. That was perfect.
I'm
I was like, what can we say that's stupid? I woke up from that. Brilliant.
doing great though. I'm excited to talk about this today. I haven't had a chance to properly talk about this very much with anybody, so I'm excited.
This is exciting. I saw that, and I thought it was fake because I've seen a lot of fake Nintendo Switch 2 reveals. And then I saw from Nintendo itself, like, oh my god, Nintendo. Because there was one I saw where it was very convincingly edited. But then at a certain point it's it also has smell-o-vision. And then it just it showed the president of Nintendo with the Joy-Con. And it just showed a image of Princess Peach lifting her armpit, and I was like, "Oh, this is
what? Okay, what?
It's 4D. You can smell the game.
Smell Wario, dude. The Donkey Kong game would go crazy on that.
Yeah, that would honestly be such a shitty experience. Literally,
the
Donkey Kong
smell
game.
The jungle. You smell the jungle.
Like shit.
I'm returning the game.
You can now smell Princess Peach's armpits.
Okay, don't ever mention Princess Peach's armpits.
We're gonna have to ban you.
Every time you say that, I imagine it, and I don't want to imagine.
Yeah, I'll send you the video. I can find it.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm sober.
I'm alright. Yeah, I didn't talk to anybody about the Switch 2 really either, so this should be fun, dude.
Yeah.
The pre-recording of
bigger.
this, we were just talking and trying to not start yapping about every last thing we think about it.
Yeah, we had to contain ourselves. For the purpose
Contain it,
of
man.
the special podcast episode.
It kind of just came out of nowhere, They just dropped it on a random ass Thursday. Direct.
I heard it was because, maybe not because, but it got leaked a bunch the past week.
Yeah, but that's probably not.
Yeah, there were a lot of stuff that came out about it.
But they made the trailers too good to be a result of that.
It is very much an A-tier, and also Mario Kart.
Mario Kart, bro.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Bun everything else from it.
Mario Kart.
I'm so glad they
Let's
showed
talk-
Mario Kart 9. That's the only thing I needed to see was Mario Kart 9. I was
I think they knew.
They're doing it, and I'm like, we're gonna see Mario Kart 9, right? And then they showed it. I'm like, yep,
Mario Kart 8
We're
again.
we're in, bro.
Dude, Mario Kart 8 was a thing for a decade plus. Just at a
crazy,
decade
man.
plus.
I remember, dude. I was in grade 6, and I'm at school, dude. It would be the morning, and it'd be 6 in the morning, right? And I'm like, I could get in a race. We can do one race before school starts,
Bro.
man.
Damn, bro.
That came out 2014. I think quite literally, it's at 10 years.
We were
Yeah.
all children, by the way.
It was 2014.
children.
It's crazy. You were
I think
12.
it is without a doubt the biggest gap between any two Mario Kart releases.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, by far.
I feel 8 was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You can finish your thought first, actually, because I was gonna move on and say we should,
Oh,
say
okay.
how we know John and everything like that before we.
No.
True.
I told you, I'm a homeless man.
Okay, I was just gonna.
It's true.
I'm sorry.
They don't buy that. I do.
Okay, let's just go to the next topic. I was just gonna say that Mario Kart 8 already was the best one, and then they made it deluxe, and I'm like, oh, it's even
better.
better.
It is gonna be hard to top it, but yeah, I say that we'll save our Mario Kart 9 talk for a little bit. But first, I think that we gotta properly do our special guest here a favor and introduce it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've been introduced.
Because you guys, John is a big deal, okay? He's a
I
big
am
deal
not.
around our parts.
Yeah.
Um,
He's the big kahuna.
Okay.
I'm a big deal in matter of size alone.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you
I
everybody.
didn't say it.
Everybody here a piece of history.
I'm fat.
No, okay, all right. I was just say, everybody. Jonathan built the Statue of Liberty.
That
That was him.
Sure, that was me. I did that.
That was him.
Yeah.
There.
You just revealed his biggest secret.
I know,
biggest-
but like we have to start this out strong, you know.
we gotta
I have to-
start telling the truth here.
I
It
have
has
to
to be
kill you
known.
now. I hope you
he
know
built
that.
he built the Statue of Liberty, Niagara Falls, the pyramids.
Yeah, that was all me. When they
But
say
not-
aliens built the pyramid, they mean me.
Yeah, but why did you not build the Roman Colosseum? Like it broke. Not, like why didn't you fix that? Like if you
I
built
didn't
it,
care.
Yeah, I could have been a little bit better on that one.
like if you built it, it would have not broken at all.
They were kind of mean to me, so I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, understandable.
What are some Roman figures? Josh, you're smart. Plato. He was kind of a jerk.
He was Greek.
The Greek?
I mean,
Fuck.
was Greek. Yes.
Kratos. No, he was Greek.
He was also
Um,
Greek.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
Julius Caesar is the one probably.
Julius Caesar. Mona
Yes,
Lisa.
there you go.
That's
No, John, you were good. You were good.
damn
You
it.
go back.
Well, actually, wait, wasn't the guy who made the one? Was it Leonardo da Vinci? He was
Leonardo
Italian,
da
right?
Vinci.
He was Italian, yeah.
Wahoo.
Yeah, and then it somehow got in France.
I think there was a time when he lived in Rome, but
Shit that happened.
But
well,
was the
anyways,
guy-
regardless.
Okay,
Anyways,
yeah.
Josh,
No, no, no,
actual
no.
history.
Yes.
What do you mean actual history? That was a part of it. Okay, anyways,
I
go
think
on.
I should start it because I was the first to ever meet John.
Yeah, true. All right, let's talk
Oh
about it.
yeah,
Let's talk
kind
about,
of, yeah.
yeah.
If we go back
for
a
it.
few centuries, back at a little.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What's the how would you define the school? Like a primary school?
Yeah, it was a
Yeah,
elementary
it-
school.
Elementary.
It went to grade 8.
Elementary, yeah.
But like,
Yeah, elementary.
Okay, it's an elementary school that does not deserve to be named for obvious
No,
reasons.
it sucks. I
Yeah.
hated it.
We were both in a grade 4 class together, and I guess we would both classify as those kind of weird kids.
Yeah.
And we kind of just like met over that. Like we shared a lot of the same funny interests.
Yeah,
Me a little
eccentric
more
energies.
special than some people
We would
realize.
just say random shit and it'd we'd make each other laugh pretty much.
that
We'd be
sounds
like, oh hey, we
about
both
right.
like video games.
that's still going apparently.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
hasn't really changed all that much, if we're being honest.
Motherfucker, I'd just be saying carpet because I find that funny.
Okay.
Yeah, but like Jonathan is like that's one of my oldest friends. And,
Yeah.
like, we're still talking. It's kind of crazy, all these years later. And yeah, I guess I eventually introduced him to you, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. You. When did you first remember meeting him?
Okay, this story's really dumb. Like there was this like one time where there was this like for some reason all the classes of that grade were like mixed up in something going on. And then I saw you like talking to him, I think, right? And then and then I'm like, okay, and then I didn't think anything of it. And then at lunch he was also there, like at recess, and I'm just like, who's this guy?
Who's this loser?
I was like, where did this guy come? I'm just like, I didn't know, because all of a sudden one day he was there,
This guy's everywhere.
and I'm just like,
I did kind of spawned in. Like I joined in midway through because I used to be in like a Catholic school and my parents moved to like my parents were right next to the school. And then they were just like, all right, here you are. You go
New school.
New school. Yeah.
yeah. But when I say that wasn't like a bro. Who's this guy? I was literally just like, where? And then there was like, I don't know. There was this other guy. We're not gonna mention his name. That also like appeared around the same time. I think. That guy was.
Perhaps.
That guy was. I think he might have came earlier actually. But like.
Wait, was it
Bowser guy.
okay, yeah, okay.
I remember that.
Not gonna,
Sam put that man in a trash can.
but that guy doesn't need to be mentioned. Okay.
Oh my god.
There'll be no. Okay, this might have to get cut
Scum
out.
of the earth.
This might have to be cut out. But I don't know. Okay.
That's fine.
Um,
No, it's fine.
He's just weird. He's a weird guy. Okay. Anyways.
Weird man. Weird man.
Yeah, and
And
then we talked at like one break, and then I think we were also friends at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because like I became friends with you two, then like our other buddy, can we name names? I don't know. The tall one, the one who likes Transformers a lot now.
Yeah, we named him before in the
Okay, yeah,
podcast.
Aiden?
Yeah, Aiden.
Oh, dude, he gets name dropped a lot for some reason.
It's kind of a meme.
We just kind of mention Aiden.
He just
But-
gets yeah.
I became friends with a bunch of you besides Josh, which is so odd
Yeah.
because
I know.
I'm friends with this dude now, and I left. Okay, so quick thing. We were friends, and I was there for a while. I was there, I think, until grade 4 till grade 7, because they found out I was a little too special.
Short bus moment.
Quite literally short bus special. And then they sent me off to another school that had a better program for like kids like that, little special boys. And then I never met Josh, the other Josh, the Josh.
Yeah,
I
no,
never met
not
him,
really.
which is
Not properly,
strange because
anyways.
not properly, which is strange because like I hung out with all of you and he hung out with you guys too.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
Seems like
after
you guys would have been homies back then too.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't even friends with him until like after you were gone.
Yeah, no, it was
More or less
actually like in about
acquaintances.
the grade 7 sort of grade 8 years when I sort of started becoming friends with everybody else. I was kind of like Sam had just said, acquainted with everybody, but I wasn't really properly friends with all of you because I hadn't had very many classes with you, so I didn't get a chance to know everybody that much. But when I did, then I sort of started getting along with everyone.
I still find it funny though an interaction we have I don't remember at all. And I
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, explain.
I do have one very distinct memory with John, but he doesn't remember it at all.
No.
Because one time we were outside at recess, and around this time we were about 11 years old, and I had a really sort of like big obsession with the show Phineas and Ferb. I really liked it.
Yes,
And
I loved
I
that show, it
noticed
was
one
great.
day, this is important to the story. John was wearing a Phineas and Ferb shirt out at recess. So I like came up to him when we were all lining up to go back inside. I said to him, "Hey, I like your shirt." And then he just kind of like glared at me, I remember. And I thought that like, oh, maybe my tone came across weird and he thought that I was being mean to him. I sort of realized that later. At the time, I was like, this guy's like weird. He's like eyeing me down for complimenting his shirt. So I was just like, okay, buddy. And then I like walked away. And that was my experience with John for a while, where I was like,
Yeah.
this guy just doesn't like me for some reason.
Sorry.
Why is
It's
it?
okay.
What you say about my shirt?
Why is it always stories like that where someone's like, I remember this happening, and then the other person doesn't? It's always like they did that was like, they're like, man, I did that.
Man, I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's like so you probably didn't even mean it. You probably didn't. There was like some sort of misunderstanding of what happened.
He was probably just shy, if anything.
But to me, I was like, became like a core memory because I was like, that was so bizarre. But
So
you're just like, dude, I don't even remember
clear
that.
memory of it, which
Okay,
is very funny.
John, do you remember this? The first day of high school, I remember I get into
Yes.
school. I'm like, I don't know,
Kind of.
like who any of these people are, and all of a sudden I see him, and I'm like, is that
him?
Is that
that bastard, John?
Okay, that's not what I thought, but okay.
It's actually so funny because like I remember the first day as well, and just me like just talking to some random people and just like sit next to them, and then I saw Sam, and then I saw Aiden, and then I saw you, and I was like, holy fuck, we're back.
We are so
Back in
back.
action.
We're so back,
So
baby.
back.
Everyone's here. Smash Ultimate.
And then
Yeah,
I,
like
and then
that
I
was
became
a
friends
hype
with
moment.
Yeah, it was exciting as hell. And actually, I won't tell this story because Aiden could probably tell it, and it's funny if he tells it. But and then I fucking started hanging out with the other Josh, this Josh. Hello,
Mhm.
Josh. Hi, Josh.
Hello.
And like, I think in like woodworking, and then we just kind of headed off. I think decently well in the beginning. You mentioned you like Game Grumps, and I was like, oh, you like the Grumps? I love the Grumps.
Good old-
Yeah, that's true. I
good
remember
old
we
Game Grumps.
bonded that early on.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna say something that's like contentious here, but
they fell off. Are you gonna say they fell off?
no. It was better when John was there. Okay.
That is contentious. That is contentious.
A tad.
I don't agree with that.
Actually, okay.
Two different eras.
Looking back at it, honestly, I don't know. I mean, okay, I've just grown out of that humor entirely.
This
so, like,
podcast is about the Game Grumps now.
like I
Yeah.
can't really. I feel like I can't watch any of their videos anymore.
I love the videos still, man. I'm more into their live action shit now, like the Grumps and like the 10-minute Power Hour.
Yeah, that to me
I
is
still
more
watch
interesting
their-
content.
Yeah, I still watch the gameplay stuff every now and again, but like whenever they play like a point-click adventure game or like a children's game, that shit's hilarious. I'll usually watch that
Oh yeah.
because I am a child. But yeah,
Okay, here's my how. Okay, do you still watch them like now?
yes.
Okay,
Ginger ale.
do they get like in depth about like the actual games much, or is
like they talk about it, or like they get like deep in games? Because kind of, they're really deep into Supermarket Simulator at the moment. Because Aaron just has a weird obsession with it, so they're kind of into that game right now.
Oh, and I mean
And
like
they-
when they talk about, because I remember in like, okay, this is my thing, and like, okay, we're actually doing this now. And like when
kinda.
when JonTron was there, right? I remember they did one of like Mario Bros. Wii, and like the whole video of like the whole series was them like talking about like their thoughts on like how the game was designed and stuff. I don't know. I thought that was like interesting.
Not really. That's because Dan doesn't really do that. Where like
That's
John
like-
and Aaron, like both like fucking John reviewed games, and Aaron
Yeah.
also reviewed games. So it's like not really. Aaron gets into it sometimes, especially when he plays like the older Zelda games. But also he has to temper himself because he tends to get explosive and people get mad at him. So no, not
That is
really.
true.
Oh,
They
those
still-
parts are funny though.
They still talk about deep shit though.
the deep shit.
The deep shit.
Hell yeah.
The deep shit. Anyways, now we're done talking about Game Grumps. No more Game Grumps. Sam. Tell
I
us-
have something to
tell
say
us
about
how you-
JonTron.
Okay, go ahead.
Because backpedaling a bit.
Correct.
John was like one of my like I think the first friend like who I actually like connected with outside of school. Like I had a
That's
lot of friends I
right.
met in school, but like never kind of like went to their house or they came to my house to play games.
Yeah.
That was like the first time. And like I remember one day we're just sitting in his like living room and we're on YouTube just looking around for funny videos, and he introduced me to JonTron for the first time.
I introduced a couple people to JonTron. I remember.
Wait,
He cultivated it for me.
wait. I think that's actually how we became friends. We both watched JonTron.
Yeah.
Like the Banjo Kazooie video.
Yeah. That's a Bolts one? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's actually like that was like a
You
thing.
get fucking nuts and bolts. I got Takeshi's challenge.
Takeshi's Challenge. I love Takeshi's Challenge, man. That's a great
That's a
video. I
great
quote that
video.
stuff.
better check the broble.
When I check the bro.
Apparently the
Make sure
footage
that's
that like is that the one with the no wait, that's not the one with the dead guy in it. It's Hong Kong 97. Never mind.
Yeah, no, that's a different game. But fucking, what was I gonna say? Good podcast material. Another thing. Before I met Josh, the other one that I didn't know, when I used to go home, from my other school I went to, I was obviously on the short bus. So like I would see you guys, and my bus would like kind of cut through the school, or like obviously the path of school is like I live right in front of it essentially.
I remember
And
that.
I'd be like, "Hey guys, what's up?" I'd see you guys, and I remember Josh being like, not being like, but I think you mentioned this to me, being like, "Who the fuck is this guy in the short bus?"
Yeah, I found it weird that everybody knew you, and somehow I didn't, because it was obvious to me that you didn't go to our school.
Yeah,
So I was like, who is this guy that everybody knows except for me?
Dude, this is because
on
you
the
showed
short
up.
bus.
This. It's because you missed the John era, man.
You kind of did.
I did miss the John era. I wasn't
That's
there
what
for
happened.
it.
Man.
Which is fine. You got
Yeah.
plenty of me now.
True.
I think high school Johnny is much more better though.
It is. We're all a little older.
And
Yeah, I
those are
guess.
great days. There are a lot of good memes that came from that era.
Have you
high
guys
school?
talked about fucking Toast Wars?
A little bit.
We might have like mentioned. I
haven't-
don't know.
We've been holding off for like a special video for that.
Okay, I won't. Well, we won't talk about it then. But I also was in
Yeah.
Toast Wars.
He was in Toast Wars.
That's a
Remember
video.
that key information.
Key information.
for anybody
information
listening to
that'll come
this,
up later.
That doesn't know what that is, because I mean half
The
the,
five
people watching this
people.
are probably most people
The
watching
two
this are
people.
probably already know.
My
but,
mother.
like, if you don't know what it is, it's unlisted and you'll never see it. Sorry.
You unlisted it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn. I mean, that's yeah. I understand.
because
why.
employers who see you for filming and they find that.
Yeah. It's
What?
literally.
That's a high school project. That's fun.
Well, there's a lot of
Employees
there's a
get
lot
a
of
stick out
reasons.
their ass, man.
It's I don't know. There's a lot of things, and I'm like, it's just like.
I would have kept it up personally, but
I would've
yeah, I
kept it up.
understand.
Listen,
Well,
I
that's
got
understandable.
Josh the other day to send me all the links. I have them in a Google Doc.
Like, if you want to watch
Blackmail.
them, it's like, you can watch them. Like, it's not like it's private.
Yeah,
but,
they're
like,
up. They just, like, you need the link.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know, because, like, if just, like, I don't know.
Blackmail. I love blackmail.
Yeah, you could blackmail Josh with that, with those Toast Wars videos. Be like, I'll email this to your employer.
Like, he made this when he was 15. Actually, I think I was older than that. I think I was like 17 when we made those.
Yeah, 16, 17. About.
Yeah.
I don't fucking remember how old I was.
You'd have also been 16 or 17.
They were filmed across a little while. All of them.
It was the course of like, I think 2 years. Because it was like, what, grade 11 and 12? I think probably 10 as well.
No. It was like...
There was multiple.
We filmed it in like the end of grade 11, the first one.
Yeah, I remember that.
And then like grade 12 started, and like it was like right away that we did number 2, and then we did 3. And
I remember you recruiting people, and then I was like, no, I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do it.
Wait a minute.
And that was your whole gimmick for the whole third movie, I think.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not there.
The guy who doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still roped you in, of course, but we
dude,
were okay
I was
with
not having it.
He's
Where
not going to do
was,
too much.
I had to make sure everybody was at least in it at some point.
Yeah.
Gotta write you off somehow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we probably shouldn't get too in depth with something that
we can't talk about. Or at least
that we can't talk about
yet.
that much. At least not right now. Maybe in
Yeah.
a potential future episode. Maybe.
Yeah, we might get to it.
But yeah.
The 100th episode.
Carpet.
Maybe.
Look, okay, how about this? If this video gets 100,000 likes, then I'll upload Toast Wars for again.
I'll bot spam it. Don't worry.
if when we hit
Got
if we beat Mr. Beast in subscribers, I'll do it. But
That will never happen. And if
Let me
I'm
just, like,
expecting, if
wow,
that happens,
John,
I'm
lack of
expecting
faith.
check in the mail.
okay,
I'll just inspect elements.
real talk. Okay, if we get to 100,000 subs, I'll make
do
it
it?
public again.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna need the written consent of a lot of people.
No, he does not. It's a public YouTube video.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Wait, what?
No, there was so
like
many
10K
people. Okay, we can't talk about it.
Wait, no, but everyone consented to the first. But wait, hold on. No one. I'm the one who put it in private, or like unlisted.
Next topic:
is
the
true.
Mario Kart 9.
That was no
Donkey
one.
Kong
Alright,
has
alright.
no eyes.
Okay, Donkey Kong's big ass eyeballs.
There's
Donkey
gonna
Kong
be
has changed.
24 racers.
I'm gonna be honest. He looks like a piece of toast.
Oh.
I think you just have
What do
an
you mean by
implication
that?
towards toast.
No, actually, he doesn't look
kinda
like a
looks
piece
like
of toast. He looks like a cinnamon roll.
I feel like you see toast in your dreams. I feel like you just see that.
No, it's donuts.
No, he looks like Seth Rogen, but classically.
Seth Rogen,
I-
but
it's Seth
Sam, I don't.
Because
okay.
you know, like the Mario movie DK design, it was
Yeah.
pretty much that.
Oh, that's
now
what
it
you
looks
mean.
like classic DK as
he
well.
kind of looks like a like.
Carpet.
You remember that game Crossy Road?
Yes.
That
What do you?
that.
he looks like that game.
Do you mean the art style or him?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay.
That's being kept in.
I don't know. Honestly, okay. Here's my thought of the Donkey Kong thing. I prefer. Okay, to be honest, I would prefer if it was just the old one, but I don't really care. Like
I don't
whatever.
mind it.
It's not
It's been
bad.
decades, hasn't it?
I'm just excited we're getting a new Mario Kart.
Wait, sorry. What did you say?
Yeah.
I'm just excited we're getting a new Mario Kart.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't care that we're getting a new Mario Kart, and I was like, wait.
No,
like,
I'm excited. A fucking
okay.
new game.
No, that's
Mario
bro.
Kart 9, baby.
That's dude. That's
You
like
made a good point, John. You made a good point. The fucking 24 fucking racers. What the hell is that?
24. That's a lot of racers, man.
Yeah.
We could have went from 12 to 16, but we're just
24.
tumbling.
How? I was
Just
like,
say screw it. Full send it.
I don't. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's a mode though.
Yeah,
Maybe.
probably
See
not
that.
every track in the game will be 24, but I would be surprised if that was the case.
Because if you
I mean,
look,
I don't know. It's been 10 years. They
Look-
could
look-
just be like, hey.
no, because look at the actual footage. There was only 12 people on the map though. Like there's 24 spots, but they weren't using all of them.
So Nintendo are
Right,
big
so it's a mode.
liars.
True, they're deceiving us.
It's probably
The
probably
deceiver.
like 8-player Smash.
Yeah. Or even like the new version of Mario Party Jamboree.
Yeah, it's normally 4 players, but online you can do a 20-player thingy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I have a feeling it might be something similar in this case.
because I'm just trying to think of like I have many things I'm wondering. Like the retro tracks, how's that gonna work? I didn't see like the anti-gravity thing on the wheels.
Yeah, so did they opt out of that?
The cars.
I think it's gonna be something completely different because like the art style is just so different now. I feel like the way Nintendo is doing shit just nowadays is just very much like trying to recreate a formula than just adding onto it. Like Wonder, I think Wonder is a great example of just being like, this is a platformer, but this is an entirely new kind of platformer for them. So I bet it's gonna be kind of the same deal with Kart, where it's like,
yeah,
we can have some preconceived notions, but I guarantee you the majority of the shit is being fucking tossed.
You think they're not gonna have like retro tracks in it again?
Maybe retro tracks, but I'm more mean like the like gimmicks, as in like anti-gravity or fucking like
the flying in water,
the flying and shit like that.
Yeah,
I just feel like that's something that would have like came back, the anti-gravity.
With the old school art style, I imagine it's gonna be like inspired, probably more inspired by the old school games, maybe.
I guess.
I don't know. I'm just talking about fucking ass. I don't fucking know. Nintendo could be like, actually, fuck you.
It could be like actually, it's Sonic Racing.
It's now Sonic Racing.
It's now Sonic Racing.
The launch title for the
Screw
Switch
you.
2 is Sonic Racing.
Is
Sonic Racing.
no okay? Here's my question. I wonder if it's gonna be an actual launch title because they showed the same thing in the last Switch one. Like when the Switch came out.
Yep.
They had the trailer and it was Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and that game didn't come out for like at least like 3 or 4 months afterwards.
Yeah, dude, in that original Nintendo Switch trailer, back in 2017 or whatever, they showed off Mario Odyssey footage, and that game didn't come out until like
December,
like 6 months after, or like something like that, maybe even more.
Oh yeah,
it was like October, I think, right, that it came out.
Mario so Wonder. Maybe like 8 months
Odyssey.
or something like that, or
yeah, bro.
Either
way,
it was a long time after. So, but my guess is that Mario Kart 9 will be a launch title.
Probably, or at least like window.
Yeah, definitely at least window, because to me, Mario Kart is definitely a big system seller. That's something that people will buy like a Switch for, and the way that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, like when the role that it served in the launch year for the original Nintendo Switch was, it was an easy enough game to port from the Wii U to the Nintendo Switch, so it just basically gave them something to put on the system kind of quickly that would be a guaranteed hit and fun to play. But since this is a brand new game, they probably are going to want to give it quite a bit more spotlight, so my guess is that it will be probably a launch title. That's my guess anyways. Obviously we don't know too much about it at this point.
I can see it. I mean,
I can see it, man. I could see it.
Apparently fucking Red Dead 2 is being like gonna launch with it as well. That's like a leaker thing though.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how true that is, yeah.
Yeah, if we got both of those on launch, that would be an insane launch day. That'd be crazy.
Is the Switch 2 actually going to be powerful this time?
I mean, from the leaks, which I did not research into, and I am spouting from a TikTok, so don't listen to me.
Take it with a grain of salt, because that is Chinese spyware.
Chinese spyware. Apparently, like, the equivalency is that Switch 2 handheld mode is going to be equivalent to a PS4, and then in a docked, it's going to be equivalent to a PS4 Pro.
That's, pretty
cool.
Good.
Okay. Which is pretty good.
I'll take that.
Because Nintendo is not known for their graphical fidelity.
Yes.
It's more about, if it's not fun, why bother? But everyone has been like, better powerful console, please. I need to see Mario's, mustaches.
Titties.
No, I was just saying something very
high quality. 4K nipples, please.
I was gonna say something very crass, but then I
didn't. I'll do that.
I like how they're pulling like a GameCube with this one.
Yeah.
How do you mean?
Like it's just like
actually,
it's like we're just.
What are you talking about?
We're just gonna make a better console, basically.
Yeah. It's kind of. It's honestly, it's been the first time in a long time where they've sort of made like a direct, like sequel console with not really any real innovation or gimmick or anything like that. So
Yeah.
that was kind of interesting to see.
Besides, like, the new 3DS. But, yeah, like, I think I had mentioned in our group chat, like, Switch 2, very creative title.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because, like, even the 3DS had, like, it wasn't, like, the 3DS better. It was, like, new 3DS XL. There's a lot of, like, adjectives onto there. And the
Yeah.
Switch 2 is, like, the second one.
They
You
did.
know what's been on the back of my mind though is like ever since they tried to follow up the Wii with the Wii U, I feel like Nintendo like has been like worrying how to approach the proper Switch follow up for a while now,
Yeah.
and I think they've just come to terms with if they're gonna make it like, you know, be successful, just call it the Switch 2,
Yeah, it's the
market it as a
safest.
Yeah.
sequel.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
the safest
because
way
they
to do
botched the Wii U.
Yeah, the Wii
Yeah.
U was an embarrassment with the name and everything. I mean, think about this. PlayStation's been doing it for like 20 plus years at this point.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah.
I think it's just because it's Nintendo, where we're used to being like the Nintendo, the Nintendo squirrel. It's now shaped like a squirrel.
Yeah. The Nintendo
New
mammoth.
squirrel style gameplay.
Pay us money.
I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense. I feel like everything they did. I mean, to be honest, it was like exactly what I would imagine they would have done.
I mean, yeah,
It makes the most sense, like in every aspect of what they did.
it's bigger, it's better.
It's
More
too
power.
It's too much for Mr. Incredible
Better
to handle.
fucking what's the stand? That looked very nice.
Yeah, no. That I'm sure will be an improvement over the
If we're
original.
going based off of hardware.
It can't be hard to
Oh yeah, the
improve
stand.
over
Yeah,
the
the
original.
stand. What do you guys think of the
Little
mouse?
joystick.
I was gonna say, yeah, I wanted to mention that it might function as a mouse.
Yeah,
I saw that.
people are saying that. Kind of looks that way.
That's
It's interesting.
Cool. It's cool, but it's like, what are they gonna use that for? Because
Yeah,
it's
what
like,
realistically are you going to use
with
that
a
for?
mouse, you need a keyboard.
Well, no, Mario Paint made use of the mouse.
That is
Well,
true. We could
not
get a
every-
new Mario Paint, perhaps
We
as a
could
launch
get a
title.
new Mario Paint, Sam.
That would go
Right.
crazy.
I doubt it.
Are they gonna make an attachment or an upgrade that costs a bunch of money for Mario Paint? I mean, maybe Nintendo's done that before.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, if I'm being honest.
Can they bring back the heart rate monitor
Yes,
from the Wii?
yes, please. Would love the heart rate monitor.
Like you're
Just
playing,
for personal
you're
use.
playing like
That'd be so
like-
funny to put on, like... It'd be funny to put on you, John, while we play Smash or something like that. That'd be a good meme.
I don't know how to not be intense about anything. So fucking,
Okay,
especially
no,
when I'm 1v1ing someone. So it's just like it's
Ed is a banjo main.
Look,
Like that's just hyper.
They can make a like a horror game, and you're like playing it, and if your heart rate goes up too high, you get a heart attack and die.
That'd be kind of annoying.
okay.
You just
Yeah,
die.
I can't even lie.
Like, oh fuck.
If that's in a game where it's meant to scare you, you die if you get too scared. Like, this is some
Yeah.
bullshit. Are you kidding me?
If your heart rate goes to like 200, you just die.
Sure, buddy. Sure, I'll go to Nintendo with that one.
Hey, look, man,
Fucking-
they have
That
some
was
weird
the-
ideas.
That was the original like use case for the heart rate monitor. Was like in scary games, we can now monitor how fucking terrified you are and
Yeah,
fucking kill you.
you can now collect your data and
I-
send it to TikTok.
It would definitely
Send it to-
be interesting to see it, like how it could be used in like a horror setting, and they could probably map like some gameplay elements around the heart rate monitor. But like, yeah, the idea of you dying at a certain point—that's just like that's crazy. It's so funny.
Imagine. Oh,
It fucking
okay.
kills you. For some reason, I thought you meant dying in real life. I thought it was like if you get too
No,
if you
the
get
game.
too fucked up, it just turns into a fucking Sword Art Online where it just fucking kills you.
Yep,
Hey,
it
hey,
stops
bro.
your heart.
No, that would be hyper. That's when it gets serious, man.
That's
That's
what
when it
gets
gets serious.
serious.
That's when it gets serious.
That's when I don't play the game at that point.
Nah, bro, look.
No,
that's
no,
exciting,
no,
man.
You don't get the vision.
We need some juice in this world, man. It's just getting
Oh.
getting stale, man. Think about it. Look at the games coming out these days. You have like
We need to
Concord.
purify the world.
Okay, we need true gaming where you die if you die. Like that's only hardcore gamers gonna be playing that then.
I don't know,
Alright,
man.
bro.
I don't know, man. Balattro's pretty cool.
Yeah, you have been playing a
Oh,
lot
yes.
of Balatro, eh?
Yeah.
Are you still playing Balatro?
I'm playing Balatro right now.
As we speak.
As we speak, I am playing Balatro.
How many hours do you have in Velatro?
That's a great question. Let's find out.
8,000.
119 hours.
That's pretty good.
That's not comparable to like my most played games on Steam, which is like
Yeah.
Isaac with 683 on this account. If we're counting literally everything, like I think on my Xbox I had a lot of shit. I had a lot of hours, probably another 500.
Oh,
On my PlayStation 4, I had probably another 400.
Dang.
Yeah,
my-
I know
on
that
my-
is your shit.
On my
For sure.
old Steam account that I no longer have access to because I got the email, it was like another 600. I've been playing this game for years.
Yeah.
So that's over 2K hours. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. That's
Okay.
a pretty big investment, but
Sam,
I know
Sam
you love it,
cannot,
so.
You cannot complain about how many hours I've in Smash anymore.
All right, you're off the hook.
You cannot say anything because I've less than all of that.
Bro, I like, don't even get on me about my Roblox hours. It's unholy.
Oh, I was gonna say earlier, I think, and then we got like distracted. I was like, Sam, tell them how you made like $1,000 on Roblox.
Oh, this is a funny story.
I was like,
And it
because
wasn't $1,000. It was $3,000.
yeah, 3,000. It was some shit like that. Because I remember one time, like, I don't do this ever, but I kind of felt proud of myself because I was like, I have a big boy job and I got a raise because I'm a good little wage slave. And I went to Sam, I was like, Sam, I had my biggest payday just now. And he was like, cool, I made double that on Roblox. I'm like, what the fuck? How'd you do? What the fuck? So please, because I don't know this at all, please explain to me how the fuck you scammed children.
Well, it was a grown man, which is even probably sadder.
Okay, good.
But, pretty much, yeah, I've been playing Roblox since like 2014, since Mario Kart 8 came out, for example. So I've got like some pretty old collectibles in Roblox, like over 10 years old. And there's a lot of trading in different games on Roblox. Like, there's a game I have like, maybe 5,000 hours on, if I'm being completely honest. And I just had the best shit known to man on it. And there was this dude, he came out of nowhere, like 2021, and he just was down bad for these items. He would do anything to pay for these items. So I kept talking him up. Like, he wanted, I think he wanted to pay 1,000 eventually. I'm like, oh man, I don't know. I really like them.
I really like these items.
I probably I'd only part for them for $2,000, you know. And he eventually we got up to 2K, and I'm like, you know what? I'm planning on retiring soon. You know, if I'm gonna do it, you gotta do 3K, or else I'm just
damn. You
and
hustled
he's like,
him.
Fuck, okay. And it's 3K USD, so
So that's like essentially
3.5K something.
yeah.
Jesus.
Say it's like you typically at a certain point you either double it or like add like an extra like dollar onto the end of there,
And yeah, that helped me pay off college, for example.
which is crazy.
Jesus. Now this reminds me. Did y'all see those like Pokemon Costco thing?
Yes, I
No.
did see that. It was crazy. It's so sad.
I know. They have people fighting and buying like 10 boxes of Pokemon cards. Like,
Yeah.
what?
At
It's
Costco?
insane.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
It's,
so
it's
basically,
probably in America, but yeah.
I mean, it's kind of everywhere. Like, it's a huge concern, but basically what's happening is Nintendo's released a new line of cards. I know about this because my girlfriend Jenny, she really is into the Pokemon TCG right now. And it's this new line of cards that are all based around the evolutions, and they're releasing new like booster packs and stuff like that. And this is kind of like their big launch. So the only way that like there are a few like select products that you can buy to get these like special cards, and people are really excited and hyped about the release of these sets, and it's been really like built up to in the community. So basically, as is prone to happening these days with all card games, scalpers are coming in to stores on these like big release days, and they're picking up 10 of these things for themselves, or whatever, however much they can get their hands on. And then they buy the stores clean out, and then they sell them online huge for profit. As scalpers are always doing with stuff these days. It's sad, but it's true.
It's just embarrassing.
It is
Can we
embarrassing.
kill scalpers?
For real. Scalpers, they are, to me, they're the most annoying, like, scummy type of people that are out there right now. Because you're depriving people of stuff like that they're genuinely excited for.
Bro, like little Timmy just wants to get his Pokemon cards after school.
Exactly,
now he can't.
Especially for Pokemon cards, because it's like a kid's game ultimately, or even for people who are older and collectors, they might just do it for fun. But then you got these like a-holes out here who are trying to come in and make a quick buck off these people. It's so
Grown men, by the way.
It's just like it's so annoying, so shameful.
Yeah.
But yeah, people are fighting each other in Costco parking lots, thinking that, you got to get your hands on these things. This is going to be the next big thing. This is going to, pay your rent for the next 5 months. Or
Yeah. I saw one of the videos, and there's just these people, like, all, like, starting running, and the employee's like, no running. And then you look at the people, and they're all, like, 30, 40 years old.
Nice. Yep, it's like, really, guy? Like
they're running in a
such
Costco,
loser
but, like, why are they running in the hallway?
Yeah.
Motherfucker, half those people are there just to shop at Costco. Costco's are always fucking bumping.
That is true.
Costco's
I have
are
not.
nuts.
I've never gone to a Costco, and not it fucking be crazy. I love Costco.
Yeah,
I will
shout out
sing
to
the praises
Costco,
of
man.
Costco. I love their
What's
poutine.
their favorite thing you bought from Costco?
Their poutine. I bought a pillow there. Those pillows are pretty nice. I like their pillows. I
Got some
bought my
good
groceries there.
pillows.
Their meat is pretty good.
Yeah, not
I
bad.
love shoving Costco's meat in my mouth.
Okay,
yeah.
They're not their hot
whoa,
dogs.
All right.
Did you say but not their hot dogs?
Yeah, but not their hot dogs.
You don't like their
Okay.
hot dogs?
No, I don't mind their hot dogs, but I don't get their hot dogs usually. I bought them now. I have them at my home, like in like the package.
Mm.
But usually when I get food, I get a poutine. That's usually what I get. I get a
Yeah, that's true. To be fair, when I go to the Costco food court, I'm not usually getting the hot dog either. But
poutine. I get poutine.
I don't think I've had Costco food, like food court food, in like 10 years.
Do you not experience
Damn.
joy?
Well, I just don't eat
That's
the
a good
food court.
question.
I don't know. I don't go to Costco that much, so.
I don't go to
Do you
Costco
not-
that much these days either. So
And like when I do go there, it's just like it's just like grocery shopping. It's not like
Yeah.
Well, I go there because I live alone and I do my own. I don't live alone, but I live with my brother and we do our grocery shopping obviously. And I'm the
Yeah.
one who's mostly doing the groceries.
yeah. And then you're just
So-
like, well, it's like lunchtime. Might as well.
Pretty much, it's like we just go home. I'll get a rotisserie chicken, then we'll get a meal. I'll make rice. I'll shred. This is not a fun topic at all. We're gonna skip this actually. This is boring.
no,
I'm just
no,
saying
no,
what I do when I get
no,
from
talk about it.
grocery
Talk
shopping.
about it.
Okay,
Gotta
fuck
hear
it. I
about
go home.
John's Costco
I sh-
routine.
We go home. We put away all this shit we get. I grab my rotisserie chicken. I shred it. I make rice. My brother eats his food. I put away the groceries, and then I have my poutine with some chicken.
That is amazing. Thank you.
That's not bad.
Okay. That sounds good actually.
That's a solid experience.
And then I have a Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Ooh, I love me some Ben and Jerry's ice cream.
Dude,
What
Ben and
flavor, though?
Jerry's, dude, half baked with peanut butter. If you can get the one
Oh
with
my
peanut butter
God.
in it, it's fucking delicious.
Yeah, I do love me some peanut butter in my ice cream. That's for sure.
I'm not a fan of peanut butter by itself, but as an ingredient, it's great.
Yeah, I love peanut butter in all varieties. I'll eat peanut butter off a spoon, man. Listen.
I won't, because I'm not a savage. But anyways,
Yeah, it's true. I know.
Ignore-
Also,
We're better.
ignore what I do with Nutella.
I have some big news in the science world that happened this week.
Oh, I got one
Science.
here. about
You
this.
got a third nipple?
Yeah, so Colossal Biosciences has just committed to raising $200 million to de-extinct the woolly mammoth and the dodo.
Yay!
Yeah, this one. Okay, this is finally like progress in the
Finally
world.
some
That is, like-
fucking good news.
There's like actual progress now being made to like what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Like
To get him back.
genetically like bring back the mammoth.
Okay, can I actually say something, like, all jokes aside? That is the biggest waste of money like ever.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's literally the biggest.
No,
waste.
yeah, it is the biggest waste because it's a big mammoth.
Like $200 million to bring back a mammoth.
No, mammoths are awesome, bro.
No, I know.
Mammoths are awesome.
But like we could be giving food to people, like starving children.
No, fuck them kids. The mammoth.
We need the mammoth.
We could feed the mammoth to the kids.
Okay,
That's
that's
quite
valid.
literally-
That's valid. We could be.
That's
okay.
quite literally-
Mammoth meat, bro. Mammoth meat.
that's quite literally my thought, because it's like, okay, that's cool. Why though? Why bring it back?
Is this even real? Like, I don't know. 200 million.
Dude, it's from Sam. Of course it's real. I trust Sam implicitly.
Well, apparently they're actually like in profit somehow with like the funding with other partners. Like it says, since launching in September 2021, Colossal has raised 435 million in total funding. And it places the company at 10.2 billion valuation.
What about the tigers and the pandas and the
What about them? What about them? Who gives a fuck?
They want to bring back the mammoth and the dodo now.
Animals
mammoth
on the verge of extinction, and they're like,
Josh,
yes, let's dump millions of dollars.
Mm-hmm. We don't care about them because they're not extinct yet. The mammoth has been extinct, so we care.
It's coming on.
Okay. Real talk, if tigers went extinct,
we wouldn't let that happen.
I feel like that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot bigger than mammoths.
Then we would care.
Okay, fair.
But right now, screw the tigers. Who cares?
Screw the tigers.
I don't give a shit.
Screw the elephants. Screw the pandas.
In fact, we should take all the tiger money, put it into the elephant money. I mean, mammoth money.
True.
Yep. Elephant money.
Is this news story not concerningly close to Jurassic World to anybody else? Is anybody else thinking this same thing?
It is happening.
So, okay, why not the Dinotherium, though?
What? It's the dodo, too. They're trying to bring back.
Bro, hey, the dodo, baby.
Dodo, they're just going to steal all the melons, man.
The dodo can stay.
If you know the reference, then the dodo.
I think I do.
That movie's a fever dream in my mind.
Okay.
Ice Age.
Yeah, alright, we're on the... Okay.
Isn't there a new Ice Age movie coming?
There's always a new fucking Ice Age movie.
Why is there a new Ice Age movie? This is the biggest...
They actually don't stop. They unironically don't stop.
Dude, that's the second biggest waste of money. The Ice Age movies. It's like...
It's not, because if they keep making them, they're fucking making money, so it's not.
But who's watching these... Okay, dude, as...
Children! If you need any... If you don't know who's doing something, it's fucking children!
But like... What?
Oh yeah, it's Ice Age 6 in theaters 2026.
Bro, it came out when we were zero, the first one.
Josh, if you have any questions about how anything is making any money, it's fucking children. It's always children.
I guess, but jeez, bro, like, wait, didn't that studio shut down?
Blue Sky, yeah.
Yeah.
Who? Oh no, okay.
Blue Sky shut down, man. It's not different people. Sid is now like Never mind. I don't know what I was going with that.
Ice Age is...
Josh, save me from this bit. What is?
It is an alcoholic.
Thank you. He's an alcoholic now. It's now M-rated. There we go.
All right, I'm done.
Well, okay, let's talk about a real movie that's coming out, and that's gonna be fucking Shrek 5.
Shrek 5. That they've been saying.
It got delayed though.
They have been saying that's been coming out for fucking like 3 years.
Well, I mean, it got actually announced last year.
That is true. It is supposed to be coming out.
Has it been actually announced forever?
Yeah.
Yeah, it got like an actual trailer by DreamWorks.
Wait,
it got delayed though.
Yeah.
The film
got
delayed.
Okay, hold on. Was it like
It's a teaser. It's not like an actual...
I was gonna say it was like Shrek. It was like a big old Shrek 5 coming out the water, and like you don't see Shrek, or maybe you hear him like a second.
It was. I think it was. Wasn't it just the logo and then like the All-Star was playing?
There we go. Yeah, that's exactly what I was expecting from a teaser.
Yeah, that seems about right. It's just basically them confirming that
Ice
they were
Age
making the movie.
Ice Age.
Shrek exists.
Dude, okay, I'm not gonna lie. The last good Ice Age movie was the dinosaur one.
Knack is back.
Knack is back.
Knack is
back again.
Ice Age. When are we gonna do the Ice Age marathon? I'm surprised that's not like a thing we've watched together, considering all the mammoth jokes.
True. I know.
Like you would think.
Because then it's real.
I have almost very little interest in
Ice Age. Yeah, that's true.
An Ice Age movie. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not, okay. I'll say this too. There's many movies I'd watch before Ice Age. Many movies, like almost all of them actually. Like movies I don't even like, I'd watch before Ice Age.
Before watching Ice Age.
Yeah, like it's like that point. Like, and I like Ice Age, but literally would rather watch movies I don't like.
What are your thoughts on them making like an Ice Age 6 or a Shrek 5? Because I hear about these news and I'm like, it's a good meme, especially Shrek, to keep the franchise going. But also at a certain point, I think that we're doing these franchises a disservice by continuing them.
I don't think it's gonna be
like.
Good.
Well, yeah. Well, okay. Ice Age was like it should have ended at like the second one or something.
Yeah,
the third
it
one.
has been done. It has been done.
It's like a bankrupt
I say-
series.
The
Ice
meteors
Age,
were supposed to hit.
Ice Age is a franchise that just kind of never stopped.
Yeah,
Like-
it just every so often it just keeps rearing its ugly head back around. And new Ice Age movie, aren't you all so excited?
Yeah. The last one was 10 years ago.
Oh, was
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they made.
That was-
Is that the biggest gap between them?
Actually, they made
Yeah,
one in
probably.
2022. Never mind.
Oh well, there you go.
I
Wait.
didn't see that one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it was a spin-off. It was a spin-off movie.
Was it about
Okay.
the weasels?
Yeah, it was the Weasel guy.
I fucking knew it. What can I say? I'm a big ice head.
Nah, you
But,
know
okay,
these
Shrek
people. Yeah,
5
you're big into it.
I think Shrek 5 was supposed to end at 4, right? But then everybody really wanted a 5, and then they're like, all right.
Like, sure,
What was-
I guess.
What was the fourth one called? Shrek Forever After, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That one was pretty good. I actually kind of remember that one. That one was pretty good.
that was good. I think the best.
Yeah, that one, it was alright.
The best one's number
I know
2.
Shrek 3. Shrek 2 is
Yes.
great. I know people did not like Shrek 3. I
Shrek
don't remember
3
anything
is
from Shrek 3.
okay, I think. Like
Yeah,
it's
from
still
what I
hate Shrek.
remember, it was one that it just didn't reach the heights of the other ones, but it still kind of like stood on its own. It was alright.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
But two was the best one. 2 was the best one. 1
Two
is pretty good
is
too.
a great movie. Genuinely, 2 is a
Dude.
great movie.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go on a limb here. I think Shrek 2 is the funniest animated movie.
I'm one of, yeah.
Funniest? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely up there, I feel like. I'm trying to
I mean,
think what else could be up there.
Like specifically animation. Like if you're saying every movie ever, probably not. But like,
Then, yeah, probably not. but,
But, like,
I mean,
Sausage Party.
like just animation. Like I don't know. Wait, actually, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I like Sausage Party.
Of course you do.
I thought that movie was funny, man. People like hate it too much because like, oh, this is stupid. It's like, yeah, but it's like a stupid meme. Like it's funny.
it's kind
It
of
has
meant to be
moments.
stupid.
Yeah, it's like it's a Seth Rogen comedy.
It's just a rip off of Food Fight.
True.
Oh yeah, that's
Food
that's,
Fight deserves all the credit in the world.
Well, okay, actually, how many of you have actually
Food Fight!
seen The Room?
The Room.
I haven't.
I have not
I
seen.
haven't seen it.
Only clips.
None of you. Okay. I actually think that
I
movie's
dug it.
perfect.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
No, listen. It's so perfectly shit that it's like good that it became amazing.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Like
Also,
yeah,
I'm
you
lying.
had
I
mentioned
have
that.
seen The Room before.
like every other bad movie that's like
That's
funny
a
that's like
sin,
funny like that you can
Josh.
make fun of them. It's like okay, they're funny to make fun of, but it's also like they're not so funny that the bad parts don't like still overtake it.
Yeah.
Like The Room was just like it was perfect, man. Okay, there's an ambulance going by. I'm gonna assume someone died.
I just heard that.
heard it?
Unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear it.
Well,
I live in the desert, so I didn't hear that.
oh, thought you were
Yeah,
homeless. Oh, actually, it explains it then.
He's homeless and in the desert.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, two things can be true at once.
Look, The Room is perfect. It's a perfect movie. 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece.
Would you recommend the viewers to watch it?
Yes, watch it in theaters. Find a way to do that. I want to see it
Yeah.
in the big screen.
Rent out
dude.
a theater.
Dude, watching that movie in theaters would be the like in Suits would be the funniest like thing ever.
In Suits.
True. You gotta show when the room is playing. Listen, you gotta show up, okay?
Like, oh man, like, just imagine just like you're tearing me apart, Lisa, like that, or like,
Yeah.
or
Tear me apart, Lisa.
hi Mark. I'd probably stand up and giving it like insert clapping.
A
at that
standing
part.
ovation.
Yeah, the standing ovation. The part where he like kills himself. It's just
What? I don't know
Spoilers.
what happens in the room. Actually, don't tell me. That's gonna take too long. I don't want to know what happens in the room.
okay.
He leaves the room.
I don't even know why it's called The Room, to be honest. It's nothing to do with the room. It takes place outside too. I did like,
Where's the titular room?
Most of the time.
But do you know, Josh? Have you ever heard the thing with like when the room is screening, people will like bring spoons to like throw at the screen. You ever hear about this?
what?
What?
Why?
Yeah, it's like the room obviously has this really big like cult fan base of people who love it, but it's because in the movie, in like the sets, there are a lot of like photos that have like stock images of spoons in them, and that's just the way that the like frame came when they bought it, and they didn't bother to take out the image and swap it to something that actually makes sense. So there's just a lot of like spoons that are in the movie. I'm pretty sure this is where it comes from anyways. I remember I was somewhat interested in The Room when I was like in early high school. It seemed as if like the internet went through this like real like big like rediscovery of The Room.
Yeah, of it.
And everyone thought it was like the most hilarious thing ever, myself included. I don't really remember that much about it, if I'm being honest, but I remember when I was like 14 or something like that, I sat down and I watched the movie on YouTube.
Yes, I watched it for the first time like the beginning of last year. Wait, it might be the anniversary soon.
Oh god.
Might be happening. I might have to rewatch it.
True.
The Deceiver.
I just think it was perfect. It was like I don't know how they made a movie so perfectly bad.
Yeah, no, it is something of a miracle in its own right.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's like a negative, it's like, you know, these people say it's like a negative 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's like that. Like, I don't know how this guy, like, he did it. I don't know how he did it.
That motherfucker.
Even like movies that are trying to be bad aren't like to be funny.
Yeah.
Don't hit The Room.
It's black magic.
Yeah, it's weird. Tommy Wiseau, when the film first came out, he was kind of like a really like big like advocate for it, and he was really like passionate about making the movie. But these days, he kind of tries to like play it off as if it's like it's a joke, and he doesn't take it too seriously. But like we all know that he was trying. He was trying.
But I think
it's just it's so bizarre.
I think that's what makes it so good, though. He put so much effort into it. Like, that movie was trying to be, like, they took that so seriously when they made it, like, all the scenes. Like,
yeah.
It's taken so straight, bro. It's like, there's no way you did this that seriously. And, like, the production value, I remember, was, like, really high. Like, it was, like, the budget was, like, millions of dollars.
Jesus.
Because Wiseau himself, I think he runs, like, a fashion company, and he's, like, rather wealthy.
Yeah, he's just like rich, bro. Like, because I remember the lighting and the actual like cinematography and like the music was good in the movie, which like made it like weird. I was like, how is there like all of this that's good, but then the acting's terrible, and then the sets half the time are like the green screen of like something you could just go to like down the street.
Yeah,
it's so weird.
That is kind of
crazy. And the plot is also overall very bizarre.
Yeah.
It goes all over the place.
My favorite part was like the character's mom's like, I've cancer.
And yes, that is such a good meme.
And then it never gets brought up.
Here's a plot point.
Yeah, nope. Like, who even knows why they decided to include that in the movie? I don't... It's so weird. There's also the one character named Tommy, I think.
Wiseau? Yeah, Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau.
No, I think there's a character in The Room named Tommy, but I don't know. I
yeah,
remember
Tommy
there was
Wiseau.
I watched an interview about the movie, and they were at one point saying that like Tommy Wiseau, he pitched the idea that the one character is like, oh, maybe he's a vampire.
What the fuck?
Like, what the hell?
Also, okay. You know what I loved?
Tommy.
I loved how absolutely ripped Tommy Wiseau was in that movie.
Is he?
Yeah, dude, he's just like jacked for like no reason.
In my mind, Tommy Wiseau is like a fragile man.
No, dude, he's like gigantic, bro. I swear. Well, hold on.
Maybe vocally.
Yeah, he is kind of built in that movie.
Bro, he's like. Okay, I want to find a picture where he's like shirt, like not shirt, like sleeveless. There's parts where he has like no sleeves and he's just like tanky, bro. I'm like, what is going on?
He got buffed.
Is there like The Room full movie? I want to see if we can find like a screenshot of this.
Room, Tommy Wiseau, shirtless, Rule 34.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Your search history will be cursed.
The Room. Oh, The Room. Okay, there we go. Internet Archive.
Man, this is oddly making me want to check out The Room now.
I've
never had that feeling up until now.
I hate movies. I don't watch movies. I hate watching movies. That's a lie. I actually watched Princess Mononoke recently, and that was a movie that exists for sure.
Oh.
But did you not like it?
Did you like it?
It was good. I probably just didn't get it, but it was good.
Okay.
When I watched that movie, I definitely am like, yeah, Nintendo took a lot of inspiration in this for like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. It's crazy how
It's really kind of obvious. It stands out a little bit.
It stands out quite a bit.
Yeah, looking at it like now, all that stuff has happened. I'm sure, John, like this was you watched it for the first time recently, right?
Yes.
Yeah, only things like that I've seen about Mononoke have been after like Zelda as well, so that I kind of see it in it as well. So I'm like, oh, how about that? That's wow.
Yeah, like fucking the arm shit, the way the demons like look and move, fucking like
Pig God.
The pig god.
Ganon.
They have like a Ganon.
Big Ganon's big cannon. That's an inside joke that no one will know. And not even, I think, kind of Sam, because I just kind of forced that into his life.
You did, and I don't know what to think.
I just thought that turn of phrase was so funny to me, and I just didn't stop. Okay, so have you mentioned that well, I mean, it's obvious we're huge nerds, but has anyone mentioned how Josh is a bigger nerd because he fucking runs D&D for us?
I don't know if we've talked about that on the show or not yet.
Let's go!
I don't know.
But
All right.
He does do that.
I don't know.
I'm going to tab out Apalacho to talk about this now. Dungeons and Dragons. We play it. I haven't because I've been busy
Yeah,
working
I know. I'm missing
my
you in
one
the
shift
session,
a
John.
week.
I've played it
I
once.
miss it too. You've played it
Yeah.
once. With who? What? Who let you play?
These two.
Oh.
There was an Anthony campaign back in the day, but it was just like during COVID.
Yeah,
Anthony
Anthony ran a game with us, and it was pretty fun.
Carpet.
It was a pretty
Um,
enjoyable experience. It was
Fucking-
like a simple little campaign, but it was quite fun. There's honestly some really memorable sections to that game.
I remember
So,
lots
doing
of
a lot of
funny
stuff
moments.
that like did not think I was gonna be doing, but then it happened.
Yeah, you were a menace in that game, though.
I remember.
I think Big Ganon was a bad influence.
That probably didn't help.
Yeah, that was like. There's a lot of violence that happened.
We
Dungeon.
would
For
be
the
like at a
record, for
mayor's
context.
door, and I would just break through a door, for example.
Okay, yeah. Someone explain Dungeons and Dragons really quickly. Josh, go.
Well, first of all, I just want to say, for context, Sam did play a character in that campaign named Big Ganon, who was just like a beefy version of like Ganondorf.
Not
And
even.
that was-
He was just Ganondorf, but just an idiot.
It was Ganondorf
Yeah, it was
and
like
like
retarded Ganondorf.
Ganondorf in name and maybe like
Name alone, yeah.
looks like alone.
Yeah.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
He wasn't evil. He was just a big. Dude, this is a big barbarian.
He was like low key more of like Donkey Kong than actual Ganondorf.
Yeah.
Ganon if he was dropped on his head as a child.
But yeah, I mean, we've been playing D&D for probably more
Since
than
we're
a
at the grade 9.
Yeah, I remember you came in around grade 9.
That's how long I'm.
But we started playing a couple years beforehand, so I think that like we've been playing for about 10 years at this point.
which is crazy.
Maybe more. Crazy to think about, but it's a great game. It has not only allowed all of us to like keep in touch and stay connected and see each other pretty frequently, but we also get the opportunity to, flex our creative muscles a little bit, create characters and stories together. It's a really fun and rewarding hobby, and if anybody is interested in video games and stuff and they haven't had a chance to play Dungeons and Dragons, then I'd at least say that you should give it a try, because it's like playing a video game but kind of with the most freedom that you could ever experience. So in that way, it's really fun.
And here's the way I describe it: it's pretend with rules, but it's cooler than that. Except it's cooler. It's cooler though. It's fun. It's awesome. It's fun.
That is a really simple way of putting it, but yeah, no, it's true.
Why do we have D&D? Oh, just D&D in general.
I like the role playing aspects a lot of.
It's
D&D.
so fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was like a world you kind of imagine everything.
Josh has not played. Out of the four of us here, Josh has played the least of it.
Yeah.
But Josh DMs for us. He actually like is the guy doing the bulk of the work every week, which is appreciated, and we love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. Honestly, I love doing it. It's like so much fun to me.
Dude, it makes so much sense that you're a teacher.
Yes,
Like-
it does kind of check out.
It checks out so much because you have to fucking.
Oh, bro, you're finished now. Now that they know.
You have to wrangle. You have to wrangle our dumbasses the same way you would wrangle like a group of like just class.
How do you
kids.
handle the skibbities?
Yeah.
Have you encountered Skibbity or Sigma yet?
Actually, I have encountered both of them. Yeah.
was very
But with
unfortunate.
the last class that I was with, I don't think that I heard either of those once. Actually, the lingo is kind of, I guess, seemingly moved on. It was a lot of Haktua and
Hawk to it, yeah.
all of these things. And
I love
Brain
Hawk
rot.
to it.
oh my gosh, it was so fun. It's so funny.
Where they just kept saying it like just a Hawk to it.
Yeah,
with, like,
yeah.
And just saying it, yeah.
There's like no context. They just say it, and then that's funny to them. And I don't know.
mean,
Like
we were that bad in elementary school as well, and like
yeah,
high school.
yeah. We were very similar, but I go up to them all the time, and I'm like, you're just soundboards. You just say the same thing over and over
You
again.
were-
And this is
I
what
mean,
is
yeah,
like comedy to
dude.
you.
Have you
Some of
considered
us
their
are
NPCs?
just soundboards. Don't call kids NPCs. Don't. Do that.
Have you considered there might be NPCs? I'm just saying, dude. When I go up to Toad
Don't.
and I press
don't call
A,
them
he says
that.
the same thing.
Hello,
It's like Toad.
It's like I don't know.
man.
It might be an NPC.
It's like a persona just being like, man, my leg sure hurt. Can't wait to get home. It's
Yeah.
like shit like that.
Yeah.
Fucking, we were the same back in the day, especially Vine. I remember back in high school, we just kept quoting Vines for no reason.
Yeah. What are those? Oh.
What are those? Yeah, just straight. What are those?
Dry.
Fucking dry. Oh my god. For Sam, it was a little different because he would like. I mean, kind of. Sam also was just like loud.
But I also made up my own stuff, like Bep.
You did also.
I
you also
cultivated.
You also cultivated that. For me, it also sucks because I just tend to fucking repeat whatever I think is funny, which is bad until this day. Like one of my
Like
current
that
things-
Pikmin song we did the whole day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So during a D&D session, I found this like Tumblr post of someone like taking the melody of The Lost Forest from my RPG and just like Pikmin 1 and 2 and Pikmin 3 Pikmin, like it was more than just that, but I just kept going up to different versions of Pikmin. I think when it's like Pikmin 12, it was so stupid, and I kept repeating it during D&D.
That fucking Mario RPG 4.
It is something just kind of get a worm in my brain, and I cannot stop.
Yeah.
And then I would
That
just
was
now
quite
one-
funny though.
I would just quote Indiana Jones or Pleasantville.
That is true. You
Yeah,
did
there
that a lot
was-
too.
There was a point where you guys were quoting Indiana Jones a lot.
Oh yeah, dude. Even I remember we
You
played.
were named after the
Dude,
dog.
do you remember the one
Yeah.
time in D&D we were like on a bridge and the whole time is just like that one scene from Indiana Jones, just Mola Ram stuff the whole time.
Yeah, I know that was a good meme.
Right?
We are going to die
Prepare to meet Kali
in hell.
in hell.
You know.
Actually, okay, I gotta start. Hold on. One time I'm watching this like Indian movie, right?
Mm.
It was called like
as we casually do.
it was called like DDLJ. Okay, it's the short form. I don't know how to pronounce the actual like. So it's this like. Basically, there's this guy and a girl that like, it's like a romance, right?
Mhm.
And the girl's like gonna be like having an arranged marriage, right? And the dad, right? I'm watching it. This dad shows up, and I'm like, wait a minute, is that how I think it is? And then it's Mola Ram. It's like the actor, and I'm like, okay, bet
Whoa!
I'm here
No shot.
I'm here for
Lock
this.
in.
I didn't think he was in other movies, to be honest.
Oh man, I forgot to ask about this. Even though we've kind of strayed off quite a bit from this, but like, do we think like Switch 2 is going to like fix the drift in Joy-Cons now?
Yes. I remember seeing like a again, I heard it from TikTok, grain of salt, don't listen to me. China,
Especially with the ban, by the way.
fake news.
It's not
Yep.
actually. It's not banned here.
Oh yeah, not here.
It's not banned here, but I heard they have like a thing. I don't know. I'm not smart. They have like a thing to prevent that. It's like a new system with with like the joysticks, where where that can't
That's
happen
good.
anymore straight up.
Hopefully.
So yeah.
I
But
would
I don't know,
really
man.
hope so because that that stuff was annoying.
I had
man.
drift on like the pro controllers too, though.
Really? I
Yeah,
never
like,
had that.
on like multiple.
That's kind of a you problem.
I had the dude. I've had to buy
Oh no,
like.
you can fix that, by the way.
I've had to buy like 3.
You go to the configure settings with the joystick.
Yeah, that's how I fixed mine.
Oh, okay, I had to do that
That just
actually.
kind of fixed itself.
Do you guys think the Switch 2 will outsell the original Switch?
No, never.
Yeah, no.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, I
I,
also
It's
I
kinda
don't
like
think
a-
so either.
It's kind of like a Wii situation, where it's like
Not as drastic though.
whatever comes after is not going to do as well.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a Wii. I think it's more like a.
It's the most thing to compare it to because the Switch really
I think
kind of
I think a better one would be the Super Nintendo.
Or a DS to 3DS.
that's too far back for me to know.
Yeah, it's one of
But
those. No, because the Wii to Wii U is just like the best selling one to like the literal worst. But I don't.
The little
Yeah.
garbage of the little garbage.
The thing with the Wii is, okay, everybody forgets this, but like, okay, when the Wii was like near its end, people didn't really like it.
No,
I remember like most people like hated that console around that time.
Presented the
Really?
Yeah, like, that's why like most people didn't care to go to the next system because a lot of I remember like the Wii was like not taken seriously like at all.
it was prone to shovelware.
So like 2012 was like is probably Nintendo's like lowest point as like
a company.
no, not a company, but like I guess just like people taking them like seriously or like caring.
Yeah.
Or credibility.
Yeah, so then once the Wii U came out, combined with all the problems it already has, the people just like weren't interested in a new
Yeah, it was
Nintendo
already
console. Yeah, especially it's like,
Mhm.
oh, it's a Wii again, like because even if they did the Wii 2, I mean, I'm sure it would sell better than the Wii U, but I don't think it would have been like a massive hit.
Yeah, I couldn't have saved it.
But the Switch on the other hand, I think is Nintendo's like peak since
Come back.
probably like the Super Nintendo era.
Yeah.
So they have like good brand recognition. So I like it's gonna sell probably 100 million units.
By its end, you think?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
How much? Oh, by the end. Okay.
Yeah, by the end.
Right now, like I think Switch is at like almost 150 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that it can reach that high.
I don't think I'll reach that, but
I
like look at the PlayStation.
I think it's lucky if it gets half. Because
no,
it's like,
I think more than that.
I
Because
don't know.
well, the PS3 was like the least selling PlayStation, and it still sold like over 80 million units.
Mm.
So
I'm thinking about it though, because like people are kind of just used to the Switch thing now, though. Like, oh, well, I already own a Switch, kind of thing. But
That's my thought. It's
there's
like
gonna be new games. So
it's like
that
I
might
feel like for
switch
people,
it up.
people are gonna think it's gonna be like oh, if I want an upgrade, I'll upgrade, I guess, but I don't really need
But what-
to. But also,
what
like,
about the PS2 then?
But also, I don't know. I think in my mind, what about the PS2? I don't know what the PS2, man. I wasn't alive then.
You see, okay, the PS2.
I don't know, man.
Wait,
I never had a
no,
PS2.
but, like,
I'm not a PlayStation person.
The PS2 and 3 and 4 and 5
I had an
and
Xbox 360.
I'm saying is all those consoles, nobody said, "Oh, I have the PS1. I have the PS2."
I don't know, man. I'm talking my ass. I'm on a podcast. Let me just say
I don't know,
wrong
I'm just,
shit.
I'm just,
Let me just be wrong.
I don't know.
I don't know. Josh, help me.
I'm just giving an opinion too. I'm not even like. I just don't think it like. I think it's gonna sell pretty good.
You're treating your guest bad.
I think it will sell at least one unit.
Probably. I think it's
probably.
gonna sell at least 2.
That's my expert opinion. I can't be wrong, and I hope I'm right.
You can't be wrong.
Watch it not sell. Just at fucking all.
Fuck!
No, that's.
Fuck.
Well, you
Shit.
know,
No copies of the Switch.
I'll tell you why it's gonna sell. Hold on.
It's probably gonna sell. It's great. It's a Switch.
Okay, if I look up like best selling game consoles,
Bring
It's
up,
just Nintendo. They're gonna break
bring
any
up the
law of
spreadsheet.
logic here.
okay,
It's just gonna sell like crazy.
best selling game consoles. Okay, think about this for a second. Okay. Okay, I gotta do the statistics here, right?
Okay.
Okay, so
Mr. Numbers.
you know like the Xbox, right? Like
OG?
No. What
like
is that?
Xbox One, right? You know the
What is that?
Okay, you know how there's so like bare people complain about that console, right, and hate it.
Yeah.
It still sold 60 million copies, like units.
I mean, I have like half of that in my backyard.
Okay.
Oh my God,
Even
what
like
happened?
dude, the series.
I mean, I'm being an asshole.
Even the Series X, which like most people don't care about, has like 30 million.
Mm.
No, sorry. I'm sorry you're an Xbox fan, but I'm just giving like stats out here.
Not really. I just had an Xbox. I sold my Xbox mainly because I needed money, but that's besides the point.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I really like Xbox, the first two consoles, but you know,
I'm a PC enjoyer now.
Yeah,
PC
he's
enjoyer.
elevated.
I love a PC.
But like the if the Xbox Series no one cares about can sell 30 million copies, I'm pretty sure Switch 2, which much more people
Knack.
like the brand
Knack.
of, would probably buy it over that.
Knack 2?
What about NAC 2?
Knack 2, baby.
Okay.
Knack 3 for the Switch 4.
For the Whoa.
Oh shit.
Switch
Switch
4
4.
confirmed.
I
That
knew
is-
they were gonna make a Switch 5, guys.
All right.
They just keep going on the Switch.
What would you
Like,
do
tangent.
if they actually, when the like April comes and they're like, actually, the game triangular prism.
What?
You know,
Like
instead of the
it's
GameCube, it's the Game Triangular Prism.
Yeah.
Triangular
That would
prism.
go crazy.
That would. Yeah. What if?
You open up the top of
I'd
the
buy the shit out of that.
you open up the top of the like the triangle, and then you put the cartridge in like
put-
a
you-
N64.
You put your triangle disc in. No, it's a triangle disc now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like how the GameCube had a tiny little disc.
Mm.
Sam, why
Little
they do that?
donut. I could tell you why they did that.
I figured you
Uh,
could. That's why I asked.
So Nintendo was always, before the GameCube, they were like, oh, cartridges is the way to go. They were still doing N64 while PlayStation 1 was out all by that time. So they're like, okay, you know what? We need more power. We need more space. They finally, opted to switch to discs. But their main concern with doing that was like pirating and like keeping their their
Yar.
shit as their own shit. So they're like, okay, let's combat that by making this fucking unholy sized disc that no one can fucking replicate.
Yep.
And it kind of worked, but
Not for long.
Look,
it's iconic at this point.
yeah. I mean, honestly, okay. How many games does that actually affect though? Like,
Give pirate. No, I bet it because it's mostly to affect initial sales, because everything's gonna get cracked eventually. Like it just does. Give modders or pirators any amount of time, they'll eventually get it. It's gonna take them a while, but
oh, they
they'll
always
eventually
do.
get
I
it.
mean, unlike
They always do. It's more to like ensure initial sales, because that's where the bulk of stuff happens. Like rarely they're planning for long-term sales. It's always just like, how are we gonna make the most sales in the first like month,
it comes.
and then after that they're like, whatever happens is going to happen. We literally cannot stop it. We'll try, but we can't.
Yeah, I guess.
Correct.
Well, I was meant like the
To an extent, I
GameCube,
think.
the GameCube discs though. Like, I don't think that ruined that many games. Like, it's not as big as a deal as I think people make it.
Oh
out to be.
no, it's not. I think no.
Because remember,
No,
because people
no.
be like, "Oh, the disc
No.
they make it small."
No.
It's like, bro, how many games were affected?
No.
Like 5.
I was say, what was it limited by, like how much you can put on the disc?
Yeah,
no?
basically, but like,
But also like, oh no, a Nintendo console is limiting. What's new?
True.
well, back then that was
Like,
was not
that's been a thing.
that wasn't really true.
That was not their thing.
Nah,
That started with the Wii, I guess, huh?
pretty much.
And then kind of like continued on from there. Has Nintendo ever been at the forefront of like? Actually, no, the N64, I guess.
Well,
The
the
Super
NES.
the Super Nintendo.
The Super
That
Nintendo.
too.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess they have it. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Honestly, the GameCube was pretty good too. Like, the GameCube
GameCube's great.
had better specs than the PS2 did.
I don't
Yeah.
have one, so I'm gonna assume it was great.
Yeah.
Josh doesn't have one either.
No, sir.
The GameCube's pretty good.
Okay, do we think at launch the Switch 2 is going to have any issues like the Switch 1 had, if you recall at all?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna happen, but it's gonna be like overplayed. Probably.
Because do you remember that video that came out when the Switch first came out? There's like this compilation of people's launch Switches just breaking and like just glitching out and shit.
Yeah, there was some rough, but I don't know. I feel like that stuff was a rarity even for them then.
Yeah, it's more just like it appears like it's a vocal minority type thing.
Yeah.
I agree.
I imagine hopefully it won't be as much of a problem.
Some YouTubers gonna have the problem. It's gonna get blown over.
Yeah.
Scalpers. That's the real issue.
Yeah, the stores better only limit people to one of these damn Switches, okay?
I know, bro. I swear to God.
Do you guys think, I'm curious, based on what little we know about the Switch 2 right now, we don't have a price point, we don't have a release date, we don't have any of that stuff.
2025.
Don't really have any guarantee on the specs or anything. Are you going to buy a Switch 2 when it comes out, do you think?
Yes, I think it's inevitable.
I mean, I'm gonna get one at some point. I don't know if it'll be like launch. It depends. It depends what's available.
I might get one at launch.
There's a rumor going around that docked, it's gonna have like up to 4K upscaling.
Yeah, if it's equivalent to a PS4 Pro, like you were saying, John, then they would be about 4K.
It should be in 4K. I don't know why it wouldn't be.
And whatever I say is true.
True. Yep.
4K. Can we have like a Donkey Kong game?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, probably not.
No Donkey Kong game for you, child.
No, we just keep getting Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh, you know what I heard about that game? Apparently, it's like a worse version.
Really?
Really? I heard from someone it was the best version.
No, because
But I did only listen to one person talk about it.
I heard that
I heard it was the same.
I heard they took the 3DS game and then put it into Unity engine.
Oh.
And then because of that, there's stuff from the game that like didn't like transfer over properly, and then there's things that are lost. Yeah. Like
what?
Why?
So
I don't know, but
weird.
like why would they put it in Unity?
That is honestly a weird decision.
Because Unity is the best.
Like why would you dump it in another engine when it has an engine that already exists?
Interesting choice.
I don't know.
What
I mean,
engine
I'm sure it's
does
fine.
any of Nintendo shit run on? Is it their own stuff? I assume it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably build their own stuff. Would be my guess. Anyways.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Well, you don't gotta shake to fucking run in DKC anymore.
That is good at least. I think
I love doing that.
I think like Monolith Soft makes like game engines.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they have like a like a research and development department or something.
That's kind of interesting. I didn't know they did that, but
I think so. Monolith is like pretty big in their internal workings, I guess.
huh. Yeah, for me, I don't know. Switch 2 launch, it definitely depends on price. Price will be a big factor.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that I'm going to pay more than $600 for this thing. If it's any more than that, and we're in Canada too, for the record.
I don't think it'll be that much, hopefully.
What do you think it's gonna cost? Actually, I think
1,000.
no.
I would say between $400 and $500.
No, way more.
I'm
No,
thinking
not-
$549. I would say $549.
$549.
Yeah, I'm thinking it'll probably be around there too, is what I'm hoping. And again, this is in Canadian.
Yeah, we're all doing
Yeah,
this
Canadian. That's why.
We are Canadians.
But I think it's like 400 to
Yes.
500 Canadian, because the first Switch was like 400.
Yeah, it launched at 400.
Yeah.
No way. It's gonna launch the same price as the first Switch did.
Why
No, I
not?
think
It'll
It'll be a
have to
power
higher.
move though.
But it's been
It's
like
gonna be way higher.
it's been like 8 years though.
That doesn't matter. It's gonna be way higher.
I
Yeah,
guess.
because considering inflation and everything like that, in order to... it's just probably naturally going to be higher.
It's also more costly to develop. More power, more components.
I think, and also there's gonna be the most powerful system, and so it's gonna be like, hey, we needed the money. Wahoo!
We need the money. I think we should just go back to like 16 bits.
Yes.
16
better.
Simpler
bits,
times.
It was better
32
back then.
bits.
64 bits.
2-bit, 1-bit.
Oh, yeah.
How long have we been going for? It's been an hour, almost an hour 30.
Oh yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now
Time flies when you're playing Balatro.
So now that it's been an hour and a half, we need to talk about the real topic for the video.
Yeah.
Real topic.
Ribbit King.
Yeah.
Immigrants.
Well, okay, no, get this John Tron out of here.
Immigrants and Ribbit King.
How I beat Sam at Ribbit King and he won't admit it.
Oh no.
He won't admit it.
Oh no. Anyways,
This motherfucker. No, I'm telling the story now. Fuck you. This motherfucker. I was hanging out at his place of living, and we were playing Ribbit King. And he every time he brings up Ribbit King, it's to dunk on you. It's to style on you. It's not to play a fair game. It's to play a game he can win and to fucking dunk on you. And I did a move he didn't know you could do, and I fucking kept racking up points. And I got a hole in one. And before we hit the result screen, man resetted the console.
It never happened.
oh no. Okay.
And you know what's funny?
So
You know what's so funny? I've gone to his house with his cousins, and I've told this story, and they all have went like, this has happened to me as well.
Yeah, there's like a group conference like, oh yeah, he's done this to me.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, shared trauma. I'm not
It's
alone.
group therapy for Sam beating people in River King. Well, I guess the one time you beat him.
As a child, I couldn't lose. Literally.
Anyways, Josh, what are you gonna say?
Which one?
The other one.
Yes, I didn't think it was me.
Topic. That's Ribbit King music.
There we go. See, he knows.
I've lost my
knows,
sanity.
he knows.
Real
That-
ones know that.
That's a good game. Okay, I have to make an announcement for every living being on the world.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
If you don't play this game within 5 minutes of watching this video, we cannot be friends anymore.
Okay.
Listen, okay, actually, I think to solve world peace and hunger, we need to all collectively play Ribbit King together. Hear me out, a 1 billion man game.
That'd be crazy.
What?
Everybody hits the ball at the same time, and then just see what happens.
It's not a ball, it's a frog.
I'm sorry, the frog.
It's a ribbit.
And they all go flying,
King.
and then the mammoth happens, and then it goes do do do, and you have to like shake the C stick, and then it goes flying to the snake, and then the snake bites it, and you have to like do the C stick, and then your guy lands, jumps, eats a frog. No, not a frog, like a fly. Okay, lands on like a web, bounces, another snake, gets thrown again, another frog, and then another frog, and then in a river, and then flies away.
Okay,
I mean, swims away.
I just gotta clarify, Josh. He's not insane. He hasn't lost his mind. That he's actually perfectly describing an average game of Ribbit King right now.
Yes, yes.
This is the average,
This is the average
game of Ribbit King.
And then you somehow teleport to the other side of the map.
And you get rewarded for that, by the way.
And then another fly happens, and then you land into, like, the thing.
You really thought this out, huh?
You know what? To end off, do we have any last remarks for the Switch 2 before we probably close out? Because it's about a movie's length right now, lads.
I can't wait.
Put
I
Jack
can't
and
wait for
Daxter
launch
in
files
Final
to be
Fantasy. Oh, sorry.
No.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
That won't happen. I can't wait for Singen Kagura to be one of the launch titles of the game.
What? Summer and Kagura.
Don't worry about it. It's an
Wow.
anime game. Don't worry about it. Sam, you know what
Somebody
that is.
will understand it.
Yeah. You know what I want?
Don't you know what that? It's a.
I know what it
fucking-
is.
It's
that.
You know what it is?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's why I questioned.
It's gonna be. I mean, it was one of the launch titles for the actual Switch.
Is it actually?
Yeah, it was.
Oh damn.
It was like a motion game where.
All right, I think okay. I think that's enough. Gentlemen and ladies watching this, play Jack and Daxter in Final Fantasy VII.
all the ladies totally watching this right now.
Yeah, I mean, there could be. Could be.
There could be one.
Could be
It'll my
all
girlfriend
two of
who
you.
We'll send this video to.
There you go.
I think this will be going in our server.
When
but
will this be coming out?
tomorrow. I'm gonna make sure of it because it has to be recent news.
Do you edit it at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool.
We've had like footage over it before.
I'm keeping your burps in, John. I'm sorry.
That was me coughing.
I'm keeping your coughs in.
Okay.
I think I burped.
Don't blame me for your burps.
What?
Well. Anyways, I'm excited for what's to come. There's a lot to anticipate with the Switch 2.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a direct upcoming this next month, like the 4th?
I think they
next
said
month?
that there's going to be one in April.
Oh,
Yeah,
I got the
April.
wrong 4. I thought it was February 4th, not April 2nd.
You buffoon.
I fucked it up.
You absolute monkey.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
Anyways.
Damn.
Well,
I don't mean. Come on,
Closing
guys.
remarks? Okay. Cool. Any other closing?
It's like Dragon Ball. Anyways.
Well, I have been, but I'm very happy they showed off the new Mario Kart. That is very cool.
That's
That
the
is
hypest
exciting.
game
That
of all
fucking
time.
road track was sick. I like how they were driving just on like a fucking western town. Looked kind of real and shit.
Overall, it looks exciting and cool. I like how the track is looking. I hope it's more of I hope it's more of like you're driving in a place and less of like here is a track you're on. That's what it looks
Yeah.
like. And it's looks like you're just in like a like you said, a country road, which is really cool.
Country road.
And I hope they have
Take Me Home.
Take Me Home.
But have you heard of Concrete Road?
Like the concrete jungle.
Shoutouts to Concrete Road.
Concrete Road.
Also, it's a
something-
great place to end because I won my Balatro game. I won.
Hey,
Let's go.
GG.
Yay! It only took an hour and 30 minutes of constant resetting until I got a run that was good.
Everybody, drop a like for John winning his Bellagio game.
Drop a like,
drop a like.
subscribe to our newsletter,
No,
subscribe to our Patreon,
Hit the fuck out of that bell.
follow Josh in real life. Here's his address. Put it on screen, Sam. Put it on
It's
screen.
right here.
Follow him around.
Okay, wait. If we if imagine we had a Patreon.
That'd be bad.
I feel like that'd be so goofy, bro.
It wouldn't be good, I feel.
No, it wouldn't be. No one would pay us. We should make merch.
No one who
at
would
8
pay
subscribers. We gotta make merch.
Merch. I expect 2%
From the JSJ Podcast Fund.
All right.
from the merch.
Any other closing remarks, lads?
You're
Josh?
gay.
How about
I
you?
think that's
I-
about it.
I have one. So our next video is gonna be us watching in entirety a 7.5 hour movie called Satan Tango. That'll be good.
Of what?
Please-
Satan Tango?
yeah.
What did you say?
Satan Tango. It's a masterpiece.
What is that?
It's a masterpiece.
I don't want to know what it is.
It's a movie from Hungary.
I don't want to know what it is.
We're gonna
Well,
watch it in a full
Hopefully we don't.
and give a reaction, and it'll be good. And stay tuned. That's all I have to
Alright.
say.
Yay.
All right.
Thank you for listening. I will never appear again
Yeah.
unless I am dead or I am and held for ransom.
So we will have to let the homeless man go, but thank you very much, Jonathan, for coming today. Our very, very
Can I
special
get-
guest.
Can I get my burger I was promised?
Shut up. And so yeah, we'll see you on the next episode. Probably next week or so, maybe
you
soon,
can't
because
you can't see it, but I'm waving by.
Yeah,
he is waving.
that's the one.
We're all waving right now, by the
That's
way.
the 7 hour
Everybody
long.
waving.
That's the 7 hour long podcast. I'm also waving. Okay. It's gonna be,
And
Alright,
it's gonna be
guys.
7.5
recording
hours.
is stopped now.
Oh, okay.
It's still going. How do I stop it? How do I stop the
you
recording?
you click the square,
Should I actually?
Oh,
should
the
I stop
square?
too?
I was clicking the red button.
the stop button. No, you stop.